Hello, denizens. Welcome to Random Brain Farts Tech News, sponsored by Manfred's, makers of Mucolicious, the breakfast mucus drink that takes till noon to finally go down. Lots of exciting tech news, so let's not belabor things with a long, unnecessary intro that will only cause people to bail, because I don't want that. Nope, not padding this episode to get it to 8 minutes for the extra ads, no. A Canadian, Sebastien Vachon Desjardins, allegedly made $27 million from the NetWalker ransomware service before getting caught. Bulgarian and US police shut down the dark web site servers. Sebastien was arrested in Florida. Curiously, NetWalker was a ransomware as a service. That meant you signed up, I'm sure, using your real name and the same password you use for everything. His victims included the College of Nurses of Ontario, a Canadian Tire store in BC, and the Northwest Territories Power Corporation. Then NetWalker took its cut. What kind of animal would go after a bunch of nurses? As a Maple Leafs fan, if he went after the Calgary Flames, I'd have been okay with that. In another Canadian tidbit, apparently someone in Canada has been able to fraudulently charge fellow Canadians debit cards for DoorDash purchases, even if you never had a DoorDash account. Now, notwithstanding the fact that it's totally illegal, and so is storming our Parliament buildings, just so you Americans know, but I'm sure many companies would love to find out how to add their online services to your account, whether you wanted it or not. We all know they know it's immoral and unethical, but don't you just know they must have discussed it at least at one board meeting? I'm going to be doing a follow-up on my regular cameras have to include computational photography to stay alive video, but in the meantime, here's some evidence for what I speak of. Damn, who talks like that? In 2010, 122 million digital cameras were sold. Last year, that had fallen to, any guesses out there? Shout them out. You and the paramecium hat. Yes, you are correct. Yes, only 9 million cameras were sold. Meanwhile, in 2020, Apple sold 200 million plus iPhones. Then you figure all those other crappy smartphone brands into the mix, and you can see why things are dicey for the once dominant camera companies. As they say, the best camera is the one in your pocket. And, all I have is this latex glove. Click. The big guns like Canon, Sony, Nikon, Fuji have to fight over less than 10 million units per year. That's like 100 piranhas fighting over a scab that fell into the river. Ooh, I can just tell the Manfred's Corporation will be turning that into a food innovation sometime soon. Is it any wonder that Olympus has left the camera room? Did you catch that? Camera and room mean the same thing. The brilliance on display here at RBF is frightening. One small item I totally missed last week. I'm sure you heard it already, but Cyberpunk 2077 creator CD Projekt Red has asked modders to stop making Keanu Reeves into a sex object in the game. The mod lets players have sex with Keanu's character, Johnny Silverhands. This tidbit is a fine lead-in to the next item. If you don't pay up, we won't unlock your penis. I'm not making this up. When I first read about this, I thought it was an internet-connected penis pleasuring device that was hacked, but no, it's the opposite, a male chastity device. Apparently in the world of BDSM, which I know nothing about, It's unbecoming, so to speak, to get an erection and reach orgasm too soon. It's about delayed gratification, especially when you're being turned on by the yelling, dehumanization, bondage, or other sadomasochistic activities, which is what I call home. And the male chastity device can only be opened by your designated key holder. It was an internet-enabled chastity cage that suffered the ransomware attack. Talk about your Internet of Things. The manufacturer had left an API exposed, so to speak, letting hackers take control of the unit, so to speak. The victim, who for this report we'll just call Edward, Pearl Mother, living at 552 Entwistle Boulevard, North Wolverhampton, the hacker wanted 0.02 Bitcoin, or around $750, to have the device, called Cellmate by the Chinese manufacturer, unlocked. Luckily for Edward, he was not wearing it at the time, or he would have been in a right pickle. Or more accurately, his pickle would have been in a right pickle. It's a genius. That's it for this edition of RBF, because there's no way I'm going to be able to top that last bit. Till next time, denizen. What is it, Wancho? Oh, you need to borrow 0.02 Bitcoin. Well, if I hadn't spent that already, I'd be happy to lend it to you. Till next time, denizens. So long.